lights, 3 lights.
Hello and welcome to round 12 of the FV Open Wheel Championship here at Arner, a beautiful track in New Zealand as we have lights out and away we go. Got a good start here from some of the leaders in the pack. Mr. Spooky still side by side with that Aston Martin as they come into the uphill section. Through to the hairpin. Spooky's going to hold that inside line. He's going to bump into Tino, which bumps into Skill Max. He's going to lose his grip, but hold on to the first position as that causes a chain reaction of every car piling up here. That's going to be our first safety car deployed on lap 1. No surprise there.
Another menu crashes.
Back on board with Tokyo after the safety car restart in P9. Anthony making a big move down the inside, pushes them out of the way. Mr. Bryan is going to take advantage of that, take the inside line as they deke it out going into this next corner. Who's going to have the advantage as Mr. Bryan getting pushed wide into the wall. Tokyo's going to take that position back and file in behind as we tune in here with Tino hunting down the Mercedes. He's going to push too hard, hit the inside curb and hit the wall. Spooky narrowly avoids him. That's going to give a bit of a boost for Light here, coming in and taking that position from Tino. I think Tino is going to get some team orders here to let Light through as he is no longer contending for the championship, and Light is. Tokyo on board with him in P10. A little bit of a bump there to the Mercedes that's going to mess Anthony up a little bit.
Yeah.
Anthony just goes wide for no reason, and he's going to hit the wall. Tokyo, Mr. Bryan, everyone's collected in that crash.
Back to Mr. Tino in P10, coming up to the hairpin, closing in fast to the McLaren and Cadillac. And through goes Mr. Tino with a beautiful switchback. Mr. Bryan from behind approaches the Alpine and he dive bombed there, taking the inside line and makes it through.
We are still going. We are still going.
Now he's joining the battle ahead of him and hoping that something will happen as we are seeing 4 cars fighting for P9.
Yes, we're good, we're good. Green flags.
Through the corner, Mr. Bryan is on Carol's rears, closing in slowly.
Bit of contact there,
But Mr. Bryan gives it a bump drop, slowing himself down.
Please be careful.
On the sector 2 straight, Carol has faster tires and he is coming up and side by side to Zidley. And on to the left-handed corner.
Oh, and Tyler in the back again.
Carol got pushed wide, but Zidley, Mr. Bryan takes the chance and go for the inside light into the hairpin. They go through it, he kept it clean, leaving enough space, but Zidley went wide and slowed himself down. At the end of lap number 8, on the pit straight, with Cadillac's driver Goofy Pepper and Audi's driver Babricki all side by side to take that P5.
Watch this shit in front of me, bro.
Here with Mr. Tino in the Scuderia Ferrari, making a big dive bomb down the inside of Babricki, using his cars on the front stretch as soon as it's enabled, but Babricki makes a move back, but he's not able to make that work as they go to the hairpin. Mr. Tino with a great move and some great racecraft there to gain that position. Moving along to Mr. Spooky as he comes to one of the right-handers. He's going to go off into the tree. Light is going to get by him, though. Nearly hits him into that accident. As he joins, Ghost is right there alongside him. They're going extremely slow for that corner, which is actually going to open the door for Tino and another driver to get up right behind him there. We've got 3 wide almost here through this quick light right-hander. As there's a car behind Mr. Tino that crashes him into the wall. Tino is going to have a bad time coming back from that as we're back in a little bit of the back of the field here with Jimbo and the McLaren as they go side by side. Car right behind the Alpine that was, almost getting into the back of Jimbo there with a great run. Jimbo hitting off the curb there, losing a little bit of speed, which opens the door for Ravioli. Down the inside in that Alpine, and there's a McLaren of Zidley making a huge move down the inside, a double overtake from him. Great move there from Zidley, but a little bit of stutter crash there. Everyone able to stay on track, though, as Jimbo and the McLaren are going to the front stretch to see who has more curves heading past the start-finish line. It looks like Jimbo's just going to deke him out with just slightly more. Back with Mr. Tino in the back of the field, recovering from that crash he had earlier. He's going to be using his curves behind a huge pack of about 5 or 6 cars in front of him. Let's see what kind of ground he's going to have to make up here in order to regain what position he had prior to the crash. He's going to have to do a lot of work here in front of him.
6 gear, buddy.
Tino's just getting a little bit of a better run down the inside there, the hairpin. A switchback move attempted by the Alpine. Who's going to win out here as we move forward to Mr. Bryan in P8 with the McLaren? I believe of Zidley side by side with him as Mr. Bryan's going to make the move work, and so does Tino. 2 great overtakes heading into the chicane and into the front stretch.
Oh, that's dirty.
Everyone burning their curves as the field shakes out here. As Mr. Bryan uses his cars down the inside, the McLaren getting into the side of him a little bit. A car goes off a track, which causes a huge accident. 2 cars off track. Mr. Tino bobs and weaves straight through both of them into the hairpin. A great reaction time there from Mr. Tino.
I see some scuffle in the back. Please.
Moving on to light in P2 at the end of the safety car. Skillmax got a great run out the corner, pulling away from the rest of the grid. Light is in danger right now as Mr. Spooky is closing in slowly, attempting for a pass. They are now wheel to wheel through turn 1 and turn 2. Mr. Spooky slipped into second before the hairpin, but he brakes too late in the corner, letting Light go through the inside in training position again. Can Light secure his P2 before the corner coming up? Yes, he can, and he did it. Mr. Tino in P6, following the pack, who got punted off the track by Russian Dealer, letting Mr. Brian up to 1 more position. He is now chasing the Cadillac reserve driver ahead, as there is a pack of cars in front very close to each other, which might give him the chance to join in the battle as well.
Holy shit.
But it seems that he has slower tires as they are pulling away on the straight.
Yeah.
They still make through the corners safely while battling each other. Down to the hairpin. Will someone dive bomb into the hairpin? Yes, there will be 2 cars alongside through the hairpin, and they're still in the fight. Mr. Brian is waiting for his chance in the chicane. Can he overtake them at the end of his lap? Yes, he can. 2 car crash ahead, letting the Racing Bull drivers up to 5th. On board with Jimbo in P10, coming down to the hairpin, when there's a free white battle ahead. Mr. Tino goes for a dive bomb on Tyler, but he makes contact with Jimbo, dragging his rear tire and spinning him around, causing him to lose more time. Skillmax boxing for fresh tires at the end of lap 19. Light stays out, which makes him the new race leader.
No lap.
After the pitting, Skillmax ended up in 5th position. On board with Jimbo in P4 behind Tyler. Both Jimbo and Tyler use curves at the same time, but Jimbo has more energy, easily overtake him. And now he's closing in rapidly to Mr. Tino in 2nd. They are wheel to wheel for a moment. Mr. Tino pulls away from Jimbo as he curves to the corner. But Jimbo caught up to him quickly. It seems that Mr. Tino is struggling on his dead tires. Can Jimbo overtake him through the chicane? Jimbo bumped into his rear, making him spin on dead tires, and Mr. Tino cannot do anything
because
rather
Jimbo
than wait to rejoin.
Cannot overtake around the outside.
And he got another spin from
great
Mr.
one,
Brian,
though.
losing more position painfully.
As he approaches the start-finish line for the final time, Light is your race winner in the Ferrari, cementing their 5th Constructors' Championship. What a great performance by them this season. Skillmax crossing the line in P2, Jimbo in P3. That is going to extend Light's championship lead to about 16 points. It's going to be tough to stop this guy. He's been on fire all season in that Ferrari. Great race by these drivers, though. Got some strategy mix-ups with the safety car, some great wheel-to-wheel racing.